and the right to remain secure in your persons and effects. But this proposed bill will negate those rights and instead replace them with a system of bureaucracy and inefficient enforcement of the law. The arguments by some to see firearms banned are both illogical and ill-informed, and I hope to present just a brief, clear case today in hopes of educating those individuals that stand against us in this cause of freedom. Now, I understand that everybody went over a bunch of statistics, so I'll just go ahead and skip that. But I will say that gun control on the whole, harmful to society and the individual. The Supreme Court has reaffirmed numerous times that the police are not required to protect you, and the statistics prove that affirmation. Police response times are usually anywhere between 8 and 20 minutes depending on where you live, and by that time it's only a matter of personal discretion for the criminal. I personally don't want to leave that decision in the hands of the criminal element, nor do I want to entrust my safety to a police department that won't respond in the crucial seconds needed to save my life. This decision should be left to me, and or should be mine and mine alone, as to how I choose to protect myself, my family, and my property. That decision should be never left to government, be it local, state, or federal, but left to the people, as the Second Amendment clearly states, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is one of only 2 instances in the entire Constitution that directly prohibits encroachment by the government into the lives of its citizens, and the only instance that directly addresses personal property. This is not up for debate. I will not relinquish my liberty, and I will not compromise with the village of Corrales. Don't tread on me. In closing, I leave with you the words of another that may more clearly illustrate my point. This year will go down in history. For the first time, a civilized nation has the full gun registration. Our streets will be safer, our police more efficient, and the world will follow our lead into the future. The person that said that was Adolf Hitler in 1935. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and village councilors, and thank you for the opportunity to allow me to speak here this evening. My name is Richard Reuters, and I live at 6335 Beaver Court Northeast in Rio Rancho. Tonight I'm here to speak on behalf of many of my friends who live here in your city and family that also lives here in Corrales. I'm also a Vietnam vet, infantry sergeant who in the late 1960s and early 70s fought not only against communism and tyranny, but I also fought for the freedoms of America, the greatest and most successful country in the history of this civilization. I took an oath to defend the Constitution and the United States of America, the American flag, and for the unalienable rights of we the people. We the people. What a novice idea. It seems like every day in every city, in every county, in every state, and including our federal government, we the people is now turned into we the government. Well, we the government is destroying our faith, it's destroying our families, it's destroying our finances. We the government is turning this great nation into yet another failed socialist country. And we, the government, will continue to deny us our American freedoms and liberties. I believe this resolution 12032 being discussed here tonight has very little to do with gun control and has a lot more to do with people control. Resolution 12032 is yet again another attack on we the people from an overreaching government who view themselves as kings and rulers and act like tyrants. Well, we the people are going to have something to say about this too. One of the greatest founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, wisely stated the following: all tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. Let me repeat that. All tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for good people of good conscience to remain silent. Many of us will remain silent no more. I, for one, will no longer sit back while you flaunt the laws of this land. Nor will I sit down nor shut up while you thumb your nose at we the people. I would therefore caution this council and ask them to rethink what you're doing and encourage you to dismiss or veto this resolution in its entirety. Thank you.
Quite a few additional people would like to speak. Dave Baldwin,